Hey amigos, hi, hello, namaste. This is Mahi. Welcome to India Glitz Telugu, and now we have wonderful guest, one of the finest actor in India. He awarded by Padma Shri because of his immense hard work toward his craft and chepachu. He's none other than Manoj Bajpayee sir. Is here. Let's talk with him. Sir, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Super. Congratulations. And first of all, I want to ask you one thing. Mumbai ka Don kaun hai?
You are the Don. I am not Don. Biku Matre is Mumbai ka king. I am not. I'm just an actor.
So how are you picking these kind of stories, versatility? Every time you're surprising the audience
I
when you're
know.
choosing the scripts.
No, it's just that these stories come to me. The God above there, he keeps sending these gems. My job is to just choose the right one and do all the hard work that is possible from my side. And this is exactly what I do. I believe in hard work. I believe that whatever you take up, you should actually give 200% to it. 200 means 100% is your own ability, and 200% is going beyond your ability and put everything into it. This is exactly what I have done even with this film.
So according to your research, after Nirbhaya case, how's the Indian penal codes, turned out?
After Nirbhaya's case, definitely the anger was a lot among the population. But at the same time, POXO is also got its strength after that, and the film also create that kind of an awareness with its storyline, with its intention, that it is very important that we have to protect and safeguard the interest of the children. It's very important for the society to be called a healthy society. It's upon them to make sure that our children are very much protected and well guarded.
Sir, I have seen some interviews about you. This was one question from my heart actually. We know one of the finest actor of Pankaj Tripathi sir. So many tolls he told that he was stolen your chappals on the room. How's you feeling on that time when one of the finest actor telling about you?
Pankaj has been my junior from theatre,
Yeah.
and not only from theatre, he also comes from the same area where I belong to. It gives me immense happiness that a good person and a good actor, talks about me with that much of with that much respect. But also it gives me immense happiness just to see his career, just to see him climbing the ladder of success every day. So we Pankaj and me are families. I personally pray for him. I personally pray to God that he is always happy and does keep doing well in his career.
Nice. Sir, one thing, actually, you did some films in Telugu, Happy,
Vedam,
Vedam.
Puli.
But I want to point out one thing in Vedam actually, that was so precious story in Telugu states as well. And you have a lot of fond memories for the movie. You got a fracture of the hand,
Right.
and you took 2 years to come out from that.
Right.
And what about to say that film? Because we can understand how passionate about you into the movies.
I had a very bad back, and I was having quite a tough time shooting for that film, shooting for that speech which I give in the end to the terrorist. You remember that scene,
Yes,
which
yes.
was a very quite a talked about scene that was. But we shot all night, and I could not even stand properly. Krish, who's the director, he helped me quite a lot with the dialogues, with the performance, and he really supported me all night. He supported me. I was in a very bad condition. Okay, and that night shooting got over in Ramoji Rao, and I stayed back in Ramoji Rao for another 4 days because I could not even move. I could not even get up from my bed.
Okay.
So yeah, I was in a very bad condition. But it gives me immense happiness that it has done well. Okay, eventually it has done well. Everybody appreciated the film, and you know, if everything would, you know, if ends well, it's all fine.
Sir, let us know how you managed 14 years without dinner with only biscuit packet. Tell me.
Yeah, you know, in Ayurveda they say that if you have your meal before sunset, no doctor, you will not need to go to the doctor at all, and this is so true. Okay,
So that is your health secret.
that's my health, and you know, it's very simple. I'm not into heavy exercises, nothing. I just do a little bit of jogging in the morning. I do Kriya Yoga and meditation. But if you are not having dinner, you don't need to worry about you know, most of the things in terms of health. You cannot even gain weight, so that is well taken care of.
So already you said Hyderabad is one of my favorites.
I just had biryani before
Just
coming
had
to yeah,
from
before
this, from it.
yeah. So that's the best thing. If you are not eating in your dinner, then you can have few things, you know, few luxuries in your life of like having biryani or having food from Rayalaseema Ruchulu, ragi ball and mutton curry. You can have it.
Sir, when anyone calls you like OTT star, what is your feeling about that?
I just listen to them. I don't believe in it. I you know, I don't try. I try not to give heed to these things. I just, you know, it's the main thing is the work that you do. All of these things keep changing. Yeah. So I don't think, and I'm also you know, been working in this industry for many years. So I'm too old to take these things very seriously. Not at all. You know, the journalists will keep, you know, giving you some tag or the other. You cannot take it seriously. You just have to thank God that you are working and you are getting choices.
Yes. So we definitely talk about the RGV sir because he
Yeah.
plays a key role in your life.
Yes, in my career.
In
Yeah.
your career. But in press meet you said that RGV sir is the one of the person who changes the Bollywood film industry.
Yes.
Is that
Yes. So
particular word?
yes, because you know, we were depending a lot on formula before RGB made Satya.
Satya.
And he made that film with complete newcomers, and without any formula, without any mainstream elements. He made a great film called Satya. It's a cult film, you know, or in any industry. Okay, be it Tamil industry, Telugu industry, Malayalam industry. He created a cult film like Satya, and that film has given confidence to new directors to make their own films, to make original films. There are so many new directors came in with their own stories. So many new actors like me started getting work. And so if you go and, you know, dig it in, you'll realize what was the industry before Satya and what happened to the industry after Satya. Then you will realize that the truth or the contribution of Ram Gopal Verma.
Sir, actually, I have a immense respect towards an actors, not about the stars,
right.
because they lived in the character, whatever it may be, alien antagonist or protagonist. But those actors have fall downs. Those actors have a lot of struggles in their
Yes,
starting stage, actually.
Yeah.
And you have said that one thing. I want to suicide myself when you are in a drama school.
Achha, that, you know, once in my interview, I said there was just a flitting thought. Ki how can I go back to my village like a failure, as a failure? You know, there was a fleeting thought. There was not a serious thing. But my friends used to be scared because I was going through a tough time. So my friends were always around me. They were taking care of me. I was very down. But that suicide thing was a little exaggerated. It was not that way, that much. But I was very down. I was depressed. I didn't know what to do in my life. But those are the, you know, trying times everyone goes through. If you really want to do well, you want to do things that you love doing, then there is a struggle. If you don't want to fit into the formula, and you want to be known as somebody very different from the rest, then there is a struggle. There are going to be a struggle. You have to be patient. You have to be hardworking, very hardworking, all the time. Even if you don't have work, you have to work on your own in your own house. Keep working, keep learning. That's the path I have taken, and I have always owned it.
Sir, let us know. Your career was successful period right now.
Yeah.
When are you happy? I mean, you were in cloud nine with the characters, or else rock bottom?
When happy?
Whenever you were happy.
You celebrate a film only for 2 days or 3 days. You can't be celebrating all the time. Okay, you have to you have to, start working for the next job. Because this is exactly what gives me happiness. Banda is a blockbuster. Banda is the talk of the nation today. But I have celebrated it with my lawyer, with my directors, with my producers, writers, everyone, co-actors. But after 3-4 days, I have to focus on my next job and try to do well there. You cannot sit and bask in the past glory. It's done. It's with the audience. They are watching it. That's all.